What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Tristan, Big Guap in the house again, coming at you guys with another personal journey story, kind of like a video journal, and I wanted to talk to you guys about my journey as an individual with a financial sense of identity and awareness, and how that's changed through my time trading stocks, and why I have such a big beef with the hip-hop industry right now. So before I jump into this video, go ahead and hit subscribe, smash that like button, comment on this video, and then go ahead and share it as well. If you do those 4 things, you're an official My Stock Life member. We're glad to have you. We're glad to have you supporting the channel, and we're coming back with a lot of more quality videos for you guys. So to give you guys a little bit of a background on me, my mom was born and raised in Jamaica, and my dad is a big white guy from California. So growing up, my dad spent a lot of time at work, and he taught me how to be a really good man, but he could never teach me how to be a black man because he's a white man. So I had to look up to hip-hop and music videos and the hip-hop industry and rappers to learn how to be a black man, because outside of basketball players, those were the only people on television that were purported in a good limelight. So I was watching Lil Wayne, I was watching Birdman, I was watching Young Jock, I was watching T-Pain, I was watching T.I., all these music videos, and I was aspiring to be these people because they were the only proficient black people in a spotlight that was actually, like I said, purported in a good limelight. So my biggest pain and my biggest grief, and something that I want to change after getting so involved in the stock markets, is understanding the true value of a dollar and how many dollars are actually out there inside of circulation. So many times in music videos, rappers are going to talk about 100 band, jug, or I just made 100 racks, Wilt Chamberlain, all blues, all hundreds, and they're talking about $100,000. And inside of black communities and inside of hip hop and inside of this kind of like bubble of music that black people indulge themselves in, this $100,000 figure is something like you made it, like you did it. And after making $30,000 into $100,000 and seeing how much $100,000 can actually buy you, it's not a lot of money at all. I want to come on this platform today and dispel that notion altogether, that $100,000 really cannot buy you anything. Once you have $100,000, you can afford to pay your rent and buy whatever food you want, and outside of that, you're really limited. So many times this bubble is placed, this ceiling, this thought ceiling is placed around black culture and black society, and they think once you break that $100,000 barrier, you're good, you're golden, you made it to this upper echelon of black people. But really, that's not real wealth. You can't pass that along. If you're making $100,000 a year and you get taxed 22%, you're now making $78,000. Okay, now you're no longer at $100,000. You're making $78K, and then how much of that are you going to spend? There's so many bad financial habits that are built inside of black culture that I want to dispel, and especially American black culture. I can't speak on Nigeria, I can't speak on Jamaica, I can't speak on any of these other places because I've only been a black man inside of an American culture. So just to speak some truth to you guys, if these labels, if these hedge funds, if these billionaires, and when I say billion, it's really hard to describe $1 billion if you can't even fathom $1 million, let alone fathom 500,000, let alone fathom 100,000. So many times they'll put this imaginary thought ceiling, and if you only think about $100,000, you're never going to make 100,001. That's just the way it is. You need to think before you can achieve. Think, and then you can believe, and then you'll achieve whatever it is that you search out for. But so many times we're sold this idea as black men, as black women, as black entities inside of this American society that once you make 100,000, you've made it. You're chilling now. And that's just not the case. We're talking about trillions of dollars for a relief package. We're talking about hedge funds that have billions of dollars under management, hundreds of billions under management, trillions of dollars under management, and then they're selling us this pie in the sky about $100,000. That doesn't stack up in the slightest. And I didn't really fathom this. I had an idea, but I really didn't fathom this until I got into the stock market, until I got into the financial sectors and understanding how much money is actually a lot of money. So if you're watching this video right now, if you've been sold a pie in the sky by the music industry, if you've been sold a pie in the sky by your older folk, by your mentors, by your uncles, by your aunts, that you need 100 racks to make it, or any magical figure like that, because realistically, you cannot save yourself into retirement. You cannot save yourself into financial freedom. You need to earn passively your life into financial freedom. As soon as you make more money passively than you spend when you're awake, when you're living, then you made financial freedom. And that number just takes a plan. It takes a set idea and a plan with steps that are actionable to get there. And if you can reach that, if you can understand that you don't need to be a multi-millionaire to be free financially, then you break a piece of the ceiling that's been put above us. And once you do that, you can start to see through to the other side and understand, okay, this idea that I've been sold is no longer what I need to buy. You now have a piece of awareness that you can take with you and then apply it to your life, because knowledge without application is just information, and information does nothing for you until you put it into action in your own life. And if you take this information and you neglect it, then you're just doing the same thing as believing the information that you were told before. There's no difference. If you know but you do not do, it is to really not know. So I don't want to take this video and make it too long. I want to just share with you guys my personal beef with the rap industry. I'm on a mission to give financial freedom, to give financial literacy, the ability to read spreadsheets, the ability to read a budget, the ability to know how much is an actual lot of money and how much you need to live a lifestyle by your design. And once you have that, once I've given you that, my job on this planet is done. I don't know how many people I'm going to reach out to with this message, but I hope it's more than 100,000, because 100,000 really doesn't make a difference at the end of the day, except in your personal bank account and how much food you can put on your plate. You can't buy a piece of property for 100,000 unless you're in Mexico, and we're in Mexico right now, and you can barely even pick up a piece of property for 100,000 right now. And it's not going to be something that you want. It's not going to be something that you dream about. It's not going to be something that they show in the rap videos. Those are multi-million-dollar estates that they're renting, that they don't have full ownership or control over. And don't get me started about, having an LLC and setting up these corporations so you control assets without actually owning them in your own name, without the liability of owning them. So we're going to get into that in another video. I really just wanted to make this one short and sweet for you guys. I love you guys so much. It's my stock life or no life. Hit the subscribe button, hit the comment, hit the notification bell, hit all of that jazz. I already said it once at the beginning of the video, but I'm coming at you with absolute real, no fluff, no filter. You know what it is. You know where you heard it here first. My stock life or no life. Smash that subscribe button. I love you guys. Stay tuned for the next one.